After the announcement of a layoff at Microsoft, an employee went on to LinkedIn and made a little bit of a boo-boo. In a now deleted post, he said, "I'd be remiss in not trying to offer the best advice I can under the circumstances." Then after that sentence, he said, "I want to help reduce your cognitive and emotional load." Now, imagine sitting down next to somebody and they say, "I want to reduce your cognitive load." And then he proceeded to give them 5 prompts to help them to use in ChatGPT to help them with their job search. Now, this is a very callous thing to say to somebody who's just been laid off, and somebody must have told him that and he deleted the LinkedIn post. But this is representative of something I've been talking about, and that is specifically to management and leadership in companies that is using any type of AI, that if there is any changes, especially if there's layoffs, you have to be very careful on how you communicate this to employees. Because as I've learned on this app, which is totally different than LinkedIn, the conversations are so different on TikTok than over there on LinkedIn, that you have to understand that there are people who really do not like AI for their various reasons. They don't want to touch it, they don't want to deal with it. There are also people who are more on the fence, who might be skeptical but also positive. Well, if you're somebody who uses AI a lot, and I have to remind myself of this because I use it for 4 or 5 hours a day as my fully ingrained assistant, getting feedback on really anything I'm working on, that you have to keep in mind that not everyone is like that. And the way you communicate has to be less callous. You can't just say, "Oh, I use ChatGPT for everything, so I'm going to make that recommendation. I'm sure this will go just fine." No, you have to keep in mind the full range of diversity of thought and opinion, or you might just end up with an egg on your head.